name is Brian, and I'm thrilled to be here with you this evening. Today's class is going to be an exploration of pranayama, breath control or breath expansion, breath force, life force expansion. The prana is the life force. The breath carries the energy that is life. So we breathe in this prana and then we exhale the apana, the waste material that's no longer needed. So we're gathering in the energetic forces and then releasing that which is no longer needed. And the idea of these practices is to help us to understand that we can utilize the breath off the mat to change our mind states. Whenever we're in a negative mind state, a challenging position, a stuck in the story that's going on in our head, we can, if we remember we have these practices, we can simply execute one of these practices to change our focus and change our awareness. And as we change our focus and awareness, we change where the energy flows. And as we change where the energy flows, we change our mind state and we find resilience. Anyway, so that's the idea. And we'll see how this goes today. So we're going to do some breathing. So make sure that you're comfortable and supported. So you may want to have a chair today if you don't want to sit cross-legged for an extended period of time. Or you may want to remember to shift your leg positioning from time to time, switching the cross of the legs to allow yourself to be supported. But first we'll land and find support. We'll raise gratitude and we'll set our intention. And then we'll do some two or three different exercises of breath to help us to just bring our awareness to our breath and utilize our breath to interrupt the patterns of our breathing so that we can interrupt the patterns of our mind. And then we'll move into our guided rest. And we'll be here, probably a 30-minute practice today, maybe a little longer, depends on how the timing goes, and we'll see how that goes. So, as always, before we start, we'll find our first guiding principle, which is support precedes action. So find your supported posture, whatever that looks like for you, whatever that means for you. So take a moment to bring yourself into yourself, and then bring yourself into a supported posture. So whatever that looks like. So maybe you're seated on a chair with your feet underneath your knees, hip distance apart. Maybe you're seated cross-legged like I am, and sitting up on a little bolster or a pillow or a cushion, or roll up your mat or put a blanket underneath your hips to bring your hips above your knees. But however you're seated, or maybe you're lying down, maybe you're back on the mat and your legs up the wall, whatever position you found for yourself, feel yourself in that position. Feel the sensation of the connection between your body and whatever is touching it. So find whatever part of your body is in contact with something and feel into that sensation of connection. Open your awareness to that sensation of connection at those contact points as support. What is it like to be supported in this moment? And then recognize, if you can, expand your awareness to the idea that, oh, then support is always available in this moment. What is it like to be supported and to know that support is always available in this moment? We simply need to come into ourselves. And then rooting into those supports, those places of contact, I invite you to lengthen your spine, lengthen your side body, lengthen your crown, experiment with tucking the chin so that you feel the release at the back of the neck there, at that occipital where the skull and the neck come together, and feel that release. And then you can feel the full length of your spine as it aligns from the base to the crown. And observe subtle shifts in your energy as your spine elongates and aligns, rooting into your sits bones, lengthening through your crown, aligning your spine. I invite you to find your breath. Close your eyes or narrow your gaze and then turn your attention inward. Find the breath as it appears underneath the nose and breathe in and out through the nasal passages. Full inhalation and a complete exhale. Emptying completely, keeping your awareness centered right there. Breathe in. Follow the inhale all the way in, front, back, sides, full 360 breath. The exhale all the way out. One more time, full inhalation here. Breathing to the bottom of the body, the base of the body, the pelvic bowl, the base of the skull, the abdomen, the ribs, wherever. Exhaling completely. being very still, just noticing the subtle shifts in the torso as the breath comes and goes. On your next inhale, I invite you to float your hands to your heart in a way that brings awareness to your heart space. Maybe your left hand over your heart, right hand over your left, or your hands in prayer, feeling the heat of the hands against the chest, feeling the beating of the heart beneath the hands, your awareness in your heart space. Allow to arise in your heart space gratitude, a sense of gratitude, any one thing for which you are grateful. Whatever arises when gratitude is summoned, when gratitude is called forth, notice it for yourself. Be very clear as you see what has arisen for you, and then anchor your gratitude right there in your heart space. And then, having established support, come into the present moment and allow gratitude to rise. I'll invite us, if we choose to set an intention for our practice today, perhaps a simple intention to just keep your gratitude centered, or to be right there with each breath. And we're mainly focused on the breath today. So maybe the intention is just to be right there with each inhale. But whatever your intention is, I invite you to state it to yourself. Hear yourself in your mind's ear as you state your intention in a clear and declarative voice, as if it is already done. And then, having set intention, I invite you to take a full inhale. And as you exhale, if you choose to drop your chin toward your grateful, intentional heart and offer a benediction to seal your intention, as I say, Namo, Namaste. And releasing the hands, lifting the chin. And then adjusting as you need to find your supported posture for the first of our breath practices. We're going to begin with some alternate nostril breath. Now, in all breath practices, the idea is to keep the body very still, the awareness on the breath in the nostrils, and the focus at the brow point if the eyes are closed, or at the tip of the nose if the eyes are narrow, unless we suggest otherwise for the specific practice that we're doing. And so for alternate nostril breath, you can use your mental awareness, or if your practice involves a hand mudra, you can bring your hand into play for the hand mudra. Well, we're going to breathe in through the left and out through the right. And we're going to do that for a couple minutes here. So whatever take a full inhale through the left nostril. And then switch when you're full and exhale out the right. Now begin to find your rhythm and your pace and your breath in your practice. Inhaling left. Exhaling right. Long, deep yogic breath. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. And you're going to find and maintain your rhythm as you come into this. Maybe engaging in a little active exhalation, breath of fire type breathing if you're like me, or maybe just doing long, deep breaths. But your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Remember, you are in the privacy of your own space by design. And I invite you and encourage you to listen to the wisdom of your own body and do what is right for you. Modify as you need, vary as you need, take any alternate as you need. Your only requirement is to be present and to breathe in a way that makes sense to your body in this moment. "30 more seconds here. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Take a full inhale. Gently retain this breath. Lift gently at the base of the pelvic bowl, at the base of the spine, at the heart. Relax at the shoulders, tuck the chin slightly. Be very still and notice your experience here. Feel where you're energized. Feel where your shifts have occurred for you. Feel into the result of your practice. As you're ready, exhale. Cleansing breath here, full inhalation. Complete exhale. And then we're going to switch. We're going to inhale inhale right and exhale left. So switch your mudra or your awareness. Inhale fully through the right nostril. Again, long, deep breath, full inhalation. Switching at the top, exhale through the left. And continuing that pattern, inhaling right. Exhaling left. Beginning to find your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Body very still. Awareness on the breath in the nostril. Focus at the brow point or the tip of the nose. Just be in your practice. Inhaling right, exhaling left. Thirty more seconds here. Full inhale through the right. Retain this breath. Lift at the base of the body, the base of the spine, the pelvic bowl, the heart. Relaxing the shoulders. Feel the energy in the chest, in the throat, in the third eye area of the skull. Be very still. When you're ready, exhale, release. Cleansing breath, full inhalation. Complete exhale. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. And now we're going to breathe in and out through both nostrils. So again, your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. And again, begin to find your own rhythm. Full inhales, complete exhales. Find your rhythm increasing or decreasing as you find your rhythm. You want to be able to be very still in your practice, very focused on your breath. Just be aware of the breath in the nostrils. Full inhales, complete exhales. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. 30 more seconds here. Full inhalation. Gently retain this breath. Tuck the chin, relax the shoulders, lift at the base of the spine, at the pelvic bowl, at the heart. Pull in and up. Engage your bandhas here. So Mula Bandha, lifting at the root, at the base of the spine. Uddiyana Bandha, pulling in at the navel. And a light Jahala Bandha. Just tuck the chin slightly to feel that back of the neck open and release. When you are ready, exhale. Be very still. Allow the breath to just return to whatever it returns to. No shaping. Just be. Let the breath come and go. Allow the body to be very still. Just notice your experience. So, a little bit of breath work. Notice what's shifted for you. Notice what you experience. Notice where you're feeling your energy now. Notice how these practices can shift our mind state, work on the physical, the mental, the emotional, the psychological, maybe even the spiritual, bringing awareness to ourselves. Full inhale here. Complete exhale. All right, our next breath is going to be it's a balancing breath, but there's a little bit of movement involved. So I'm bringing it through it. So there's a couple of things involved here. So the hands will be up in this mudra where we'll bring the thumb and the ring finger together. Okay. And palms face forward, elbows at the sides. Crown is long, spine is elongated and aligned. And we're simply going to inhale left as we twist to the left and exhale as we twist to the right. Now, if you like, as we're doing this, you might want to bring an awareness of the duality into play here. So inhaling left, we might think sun. In exhaling right, we might think moon. Inhaling left, we might think male. Exhaling right, we might think female. Inhaling left, we might think Shiva. Exhaling right, we might think Shakti, or not. You can just be inhale, exhale, your choice. We're going to be here for a minute or so. So just find your posture, lengthen, and begin. Inhale, twist left, exhale, twist right. And again, if you want to think of this sun, moon, male, female, Shiva, Shakti, whatever works for you. Maybe you just want to be here and inhale, exhale. in X, in X. Just be. Find your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Don't overdo it. We're not trying to jerk ourselves around here. We're just trying to feel into the limits of ourselves as we, allow ourselves to just gently move the spine back and forth, rotating back and forth, feeling that freedom that happens as we begin to get energy flowing through the back of the body. 30 more seconds here. Inhale to center. Gently retain this breath while lifting at the base, in and up. Shoulders relaxed, chin relaxed and tucked. Energy coming center and up. Being very present. And exhale, release. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Settle in here again. Just let everything settle and integrate. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. All right. All right, we're going to try this thing here. Now, I missed this class earlier today, so I'm just kind of basically trying to catch up. So we're doing this thing. So we're going to do this little set of breathing exercises that is designed for combating brain fatigue, mental fatigue. So the idea of this practice that it's supposed to help us become alert and fight off the lethargy that happens in our mind. So it's going to be an 8-part inhale. So 8 sniffs in. Slight pause at the top, and then an 8-part exhale, 8 sniffs out. Now, we're going to do some hand movements with this. So your elbows are at your sides. Right palm is up to start, left palm is down. And it's a simple little, with each of the sniffs, you just make a little, so the one palm, right palm comes up, left palm comes down, and then reverse, left palm. So it's this little alternating as if you're sort of bouncing a ball. And that goes with the breath. So inhaling. And then exhaling. And as always, just like other practices, the body is still except for the hands moving. The awareness is on the breath in the nostrils. Focus at the brow point or the tip of the nose. And we're gonna do so it's like 3 sets. So we're gonna do right palm up, and then we'll flip. Right palm will go down, left palm will go up, and then we'll flip again. Right palm will come and left palm will come down, and then we'll cleanse. And then we'll finish up with a little just internal tension. So just do your best. Don't overthink it. Don't worry about it. There's no, it's just yoga. It's just breath. There's no right or wrong here. So body still. Make your adjustments, find your supported posture, maybe switch your cross if you need to. I'm going to be here for a few minutes. And let us begin. Right palm up, left palm down. 8 sniff inhale. Pause at top. 8 part exhale. Continue. 8 part inhale. Pause. 8 part exhale. And continue that pattern. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Eight part breath. Eight parts exhale, 8 parts inhale. Pattern interrupt breathing. Stay with the pattern. 30 more seconds here. As you next exhale, let everything go. Take a full inhale. Gently retain the breath. Be very still. And exhale as you're ready. Switch your palms. Left palm up, right palm down. Elbows at the sides, spine is long and straight. And we'll begin again. 8 part inhale. 8 part exhale. Find your rhythm. Relax, efforting. Allow the breath to come and go. Maybe the breath gets a little quieter, maybe not. Stay with the pattern. Three more seconds here. On your next exhale, release the exhale, release the hands, take a full inhalation. Gently retain this breath while lifting at the base, pelvic bowl, heart, relaxing the shoulders, chin, being very still. Internalize your experience. Bring yourself centered. Steady, sure, fully present. As you are ready, exhale, release. And one last repetition here. Right palm up, left palm down. And begin your pattern. Eight parts in. Eight parts out. Body very still. Awareness on the breath in the nostrils. Focus at the brow point or the tip of the nose. Be in your experience. Breathing in and knowing that you're breathing in. Breathing out and knowing that you're breathing out. Stay with the pattern. Be with yourself and your experience. Thirty more seconds here. As you finish this exhale, release. Bring your hands to your knees, thumb and forefinger together. Be very still. Allow yourself to just be. Let everything settle. Let the breath come and go. Release any shaping of the breath. Release any analysis. Just let yourself be here. Just sit quietly. Be with yourself in your own experience. Notice where your energy is. Without attachment or aversion, notice your mind state without clinging or pushing away. Just be present in allowance and acceptance. And check in with your gratitude, with your intention. See how you're, without judgment, see how you're faring with respect to those. Just allowing yourself to be in your own experience of this practice. Let the breath come and go as you sit quietly for a minute. On your next inhale, bring your hands into fists, place the fists against each other, pressing your knuckles together, and then bring those fists against your heart, right at the chest, right at the heart space. Inhale here. Retain this breath while pressing the fists against the heart. Press, fists against each other and against the heart. And exhale. Full inhalation. Press the fists against each other. Bring the fists at the navel. Press the fists against the navel while they're pressing against. Retain this breath while pressing. Exhale. Inhale, bring the elbows against the side of the ribs, the palms up by your shoulders. Retain this breath. Press the elbows against the ribs. Exhale, release the hands. Take a full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. Full inhalation. Exhale. And then find your guided rest posture. I invite you to come down onto your back, on your mat. Feel the full backside of your body being supported. Let your toes fall open. Take your heels as wide as is comfortable for you on your mat. Bring your palms down by your hips, palms up. Lengthen through the crown. And then imagine you can pull on your side ribs so you feel your lower spine on the mat, and then just let go. And as you move into your guided rest posture, take a moment to provide yourself with any additional supports that you may want in this guided rest. Maybe you have an eye cloth. Maybe you have a blanket or a shawl. Maybe you have a bolster. Whatever it is that you need that will provide you maybe 1% more support as we move into guided rest. And then let go, you're done. Allow yourself to be done. Release everything and allow yourself to feel gravity working here. Feel the full backside of your body against the mat. Feel yourself being held and supported in your space. Let go of everything and just allow yourself to rest here. Release any analysis, any conversation or competition, any condemnation or criticism, any judgment. Just allow yourself this moment. Allow yourself to rest. Accept. There's nothing you have to do. Accept. You can just be here for a few minutes. Gift yourself this freedom to fall into rest, to just be. Release any shaping of the breath or the body. Just let the breath come and go. Trust the breath. It'll be here. Just let it come and go. Nothing you need to do there. Body knows how to breathe. Just allow the body to take. See if you can allow rest. The body knows how to rest. See if you can allow your body to take over and let you rest. Feel into the freedom of nothingness. Nothing to do, nothing to be, nothing. Just be here. Allow. Check in with your gratitude and your intention. Allow that. Feel into the stillness of the moment. See if you can rest in that stillness. Feel into the support of the back of your body being held. See if you can rest into that. Feel into the release of being done and see if you can rest into that. We move into the awesome power of silence for a few minutes. Resting in stillness and silence. Gently and compassionately, return your awareness to your breathing. On your next inhale, I invite you to take a full inhalation. And as you exhale, perhaps begin to bring movement back to your body by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Maybe rolling your ankles and your wrists. Waken the legs by bringing the knees toward the ceiling, the heels toward the hips. Extend your right arm alongside your head, bicep by the ear. On your next exhale, I invite you to roll gently to your right side, allowing that arm to cradle your head and neck. Take a moment here on your right side to reacclimate body awareness, movement. Being fully aware and supporting yourself by bringing the left hand in front of the chest and pressing into the left hand for support. Gently press yourself back to a seated posture. Take a moment to reestablish yourself in your seat, feeling the supports that are available to you in this moment. And then as you inhale, I invite you once again to float your hands to your chest, bringing awareness to your heart space, and allow to arise in your heart space maybe one additional thing for which you are grateful. And as you check in with your gratitude in your space, I'll take this opportunity to extend my sense of gratitude to you from this space. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your practice. I'm honored to be here, truly. And as always, I invite and encourage you to stay here in grateful rest for as long as you like. And when you do rise, please take your gratitude and the echoes of your practice with you as you go through the remainder of your day, lifting yourself and all that you come into contact with. Have an amazing day.